So let's start by plotting our points. So A is 1, 6. B is 2, 5, which is right here. And C is 2, 7, which is up here. So very small triangle. Okay, so let's go ahead and find the distance between the sides. Remember, the distance formula looks like this. Take the x's, subtract it, square it, and do the same thing with the y's. So first one I'm going to do is AB. And I'm just going to go ahead and rewrite the points here to make sure I'm using the correct points. And distance formula says we take the x's, which is 5. Oops. We'll do the x's first. So x's are 2 minus 1 squared plus y's are 5 minus 6 squared. Again, type it into your calculator, everything that's underneath the square root. So what I've circled in red, type that into your calculator, and you should end up with 2 underneath the square root, but you still have that square root symbol. So that distance for AB is actually the square root of 2. Now we're going to do the same thing with BC. So let's find the points for BC and make sure we're using the correct points. So BC, I'm going to use 2, 5 and 2, 7. So distance, take your x's, which are 2 minus 2. Take your y's, 7 minus 5 squared. Again, type this into your calculator, and you're going to get exactly 4 for the number underneath the square root. So your answer would be square root of 4. Now, if some of you guys remember, this is a perfect square root, so this is exactly 2. Okay, we have one last side to do, which is AC. So AC, we're going to be using the points 1, 6 and 2, 7. So distance, take your x's, subtract them, squared. Take your y's, subtract them, squared. Type it in. The number underneath the square root ends up being 2, but we still have that square root symbol, so this is square root of 2. Notice in this case, notice these two sides are exactly the same. So a triangle that has two sides the same is called an isosceles triangle.